Hello, this is Laptop Media, and today, we will show you how to open the AMD version of the Lenovo Legion 7-16-2021 and what's inside of it. To take this laptop apart, you first need to remove the bottom panel. Undo 10 Phillips head screws, and pry the panel out of your way. Please remember, it would be of great help to us if you just hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. That would motivate us to make even more and better videos for you. Inside, we see an 80 watt-hours battery pack. There are two M.2 PCIe X4 slots for storage upgrades. Memory-wise, you get two SODIMM slots, hidden beneath a metal shroud. The slots support up to 64 GB in total and work in dual-channel mode. Lastly, we have the pinnacle of cooling systems. This device is equipped with a vapor chamber, and as many as 4 heat sinks. If you'd like to see more disassembly videos of the latest notebooks, we would highly appreciate if you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Version is completely powered by AMD, which should offer some advantages, mainly improved performance and efficiency thanks to AMD's smart technologies. Laptops, you get a lot of RGB, including a glowing Legion logo on the lid, lights inside the heat vents, and a long strip on the bottom panel. The laptop is very elegant, with sharp edges and rounded corners. It can be a bit difficult to carry around, weighing 2.53 kilograms, but the profile is slim, measuring 19.4 millimeters. The lid shows a tiny bit of flex, but it opens with one hand, which is a show of quality. Thus, we see the base, with the keyboard and touchpad. There is next to no flex from the keyboard deck, while the keys themselves are very comfortable for typing and gaming. The touchpad is covered in glass, which is very smooth, along with being amazingly accurate. The input-output is split between all three sides of Legion 7. The left side has two Type-C ports, both with DisplayPort 1.4 output. On the right, we see one more 10 gigabit Type-C port, an audio jack, and a shutter for the webcam. Lastly, most of the ports are on the back, with a LAN port, one 10 gigabit Type-C port, an HDMI 2.1 port, and two full-sized 5 gigabit USB ports. On the front, we see a familiar display, with a 16-inch 16:10 IPS panel with a QHD+ resolution. It's the same one that's found on the Legion 5 Pro, with great 470 nit peak brightness, high contrast ratio, and 92% sRGB coverage. Accuracy is decent out of the box but gets even better with our design and gaming profile. You can get it from the link in the description below the video. With a 99.99 Wh battery pack and AMD hardware, we expected big things out of the Legion 7. However, the laptop only lasts for 5 hours of web browsing, or 5 hours and 33 minutes of video playback when paired with the Ryzen 7 6800H and the Radeon RX 6850M XT.
Only 2 per 100 people watching this video are subscribers. If you decide to just start following us, we'll be able to reinvest more in our laboratory, thus making even more helpful videos for you. Thank you, you're awesome.
The Ryzen 7 performs well but still falls behind the Intel 12th generation Alder Lake H series processors, with even the Core i5-12500H showing a higher score. The 6850M XT comes with 12 GB of GDDR6 memory and shows similar performance to the 150 watts RTX 3080. In games, we tested the GPU using an external monitor in Full HD. At that resolution, there's hardly any game that can stop the RX 6850M XT, except for Metro Exodus, which ran at the extreme preset, reaching 47 frames per second. In other games, you can expect well over 60 frames per second at the highest settings, as the GPU is made for much more than 10. A big vapor chamber with 2 fans. The whole thing spreads across most of the motherboard, cooling the VRMs and GPU memory as well. It keeps the Ryzen 7 running at nearly 4 GHz even after 15 minutes of testing. The temperature was also stable, albeit a bit high at 89 degrees Celsius. The Radeon GPU does even better, maintaining constant wattage of 140 watts. RDNA 2 cards are notorious for clocking highly, and the 6850M XT keeps a frequency of 2.4 GHz even after 30 minutes of gaming. Comfort is alright, as the fans don't get super loud. On the other hand, the base gets noticeably warm, with a hotspot of 48.6 degrees Celsius. Finally, you want to know how the device will fare in the future, as game sizes get larger and RAM requirements increase constantly. There are 2 SODIMM slots that fit DDR5 modules and 2 M.2 PCIe X4 slots with Generation 4 SSD support. We have a detailed teardown video, which shows how to get access to the memory and storage slots inside the Legion 7. All in all, the Legion 7 doesn't take full advantage of the AMD Advantage software that's available to it. While it does crush games, other similarly priced flagship gaming devices come with Nvidia's top-tier graphics, which are not only beasts in games, but also open the door to a lot of creator work. We have a more detailed version of this review over on our website, which goes fully in depth.